I've been teaching 23 years in Cobb County. Most of my time has been in kindergarten. I'm here to talk to you about attendance at Murdock. Attendance is very important, even in kindergarten. If your child is absent, please make sure that you send it in a note, and we will turn it into the office for you. If your child has any appointments during the day, please try your best to make them for the afternoon. That way they don't miss the important instructional time in the morning. Also, if you are signing your child out for an appointment, make sure you go to the front office, sign your child out there, and they will call the room and will send your child up. Your child is considered tardy for school if your child is not in the classroom by the time the bell rings. So that means that we need to have your child here before 7:50 so that your child can walk from the front of the school to the classroom before the bell rings. Also, I wanted to let you know that we have an after-school program here at school that a lot of the parents use. It is a pre-registered program, so you'll need to sign up at the beginning of the year, and it is also a prepaid program, so you'll need to pay for it before the week that your child is going to attend. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Pitts, and this will be my 11th year teaching kindergarten here at Murdock, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about safety. When you come to Murdock, you will come to the front doors. You're going to have to buzz in and let the front office staff know why you're here, and they will let you in to sign in and out. There will be a piece of paper in the front office. You'll need to sign in when you enter the school, and you make sure that you sign out when you leave the school for whatever reason. If you have dismissal changes for your child, please make sure that they are in writing. Send it to your teacher. We do not accept dismissal changes through emails, so we need it in writing every day. If you would like to have lunch with your child at school, please let your teacher know by writing a note that you'll be coming. Also, make sure that your child knows how they are going home every day. However, we will also request a transportation form so that we have a record of how your child will be going home every day. If your child will be needing to take medication at school, make sure that you bring it to the nurse's office and do not send it to your child's classroom. If your child has any allergies, please make sure to let your teacher and the school nurse know, and we'll make sure that we have all the information to help keep your child safe and healthy. Thank you.
This is Nurse Susan. She helped us when we're sick and when we get hurt.
Hi boys and girls, I'm here to take care of you if you don't feel well.
I'm Susan Cochran, and I'm the Classy Cats kindergarten teacher. I've been teaching for 30 years, and 21 of those years have been in kindergarten. As we all know, communication is so important, and I'm going to talk to you about the different ways to communicate with us. One of the best ways to communicate with your little one's teacher is to send a note or an email. If you send an email, we will respond to you within 24 hours, but most often sooner. If you send a note, please put it in your little one's kinderkeeper, which I will explain to you in just a moment. Please keep in mind that if you need to let us know something very important, such as a change in transportation, please send us a note in writing, as we often do not have an opportunity to check our emails during the school day, and we cannot accept changes in transportation via email. The next thing I want to share with you is the kinderkeeper. The kinderkeeper is a fabulous way for us to keep the lines of home and school communication open. The kinderkeeper has a plastic pouch at the very front of the notebook. This pouch is for you to send in notes about transportation and anything else that's important that we need to know. It's also for sending in lunch money, ASP money, and field trip money. We check these pouches each morning as soon as the children unpack, so this is where all the notes and monies need to be so that we can see it and take care of it. There will also be a red communication folder in your little one's kinderkeeper. This folder is very important because it will contain flyers about special events going on at our school. The final piece of communication that I want to share with you is the weekly communication newsletter. Each teacher will send out a newsletter each Friday by 6 p.m.
This is my kinderkeeper. Here is where I keep my money and important notes. This is my folder where I put my work. And in the back is where I have my popcorn words that I study every night.
Welcome, Mustangs and kindergartners. My name is Leslie Bell, and I have been a teacher here at Murdock for 17 years, and I'm so excited to see all the new, bright, shiny kindergartners that are coming in this year. I'm here to talk to you today about report cards and assessments that we do with our kids. We want to show every opportunity for growth, and one way that we do that is we give a report card every 9 weeks. Our report card comes on a piece of paper, and every 9 weeks we go through each of the subject areas from reading to math, music, science, social studies, as well as some of the behavior habits and learning habits that your kid may be having at the time. Our first report card will come home as a conference. So we will meet together as a team and we'll talk about how your child is doing academically. We'll go through each of the subject areas and we'll be able to talk to you one-on-one about how your child is doing. After that, the report cards are going to come home in a yellow envelope that looks like this. So when you see this envelope, you know that this is an important report card envelope. Inside the envelope will be the report card as well as some of the other papers that we might send home at that time, as well as a signature card that just says you got the report card. When you are sending it back to school, we just want to make sure that you put the card back into the envelope. And please make sure that you do not seal up or lick the envelope shut because we have to use these over and over again. So report cards will be in that yellow envelope. Also, some other ways we don't just assess from the report card. A lot of our assessment is done one-on-one with the students. So we'll sit down with each student. We use a lot of models, different kinds of manipulatives and things like that. We talk to the kids one-on-one when we assess our kids every time. But we have another couple of things that we do as a team. One of the ways that we assess our kids out throughout the whole entire year is through G-Kids. And G-Kids is a one-on-one assessment that we go through all the different basic readiness for first grade. And so the kids are assessed all year long on different basic math skills, basic reading skills. As we assess the kids, we also give a report at the end of the year that'll go home in that final report card that goes home at the end of the year. But it's a great way to see how your child has progressed, the different skills of learning their letters, their sounds, their numbers, their all the different math skills that we do throughout the year. So it's a great way to see how your child has grown as a learner. Another thing that we also do to look at student growth is we do an assessment called the SLO, S-L-O. And it's one thing that they will do on a device. It could be on the computer, it could be on the tablets, and it changes year to year. So we're pretty sure that we might be having SLOs next year, but it's another way to assess their reading readiness and seeing how they're doing in their reading. Another way that we also check, and this is something you can do at home, parents, is working on those popcorn words. And one of my colleagues is going to be talking about it a little bit later. But popcorn words are those instant recognition words that we also look at usually every so often, about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. We check in with the kids to see how they're doing and how their readiness are at being able to recognize those words. I thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys coming up soon.
Hi, my name is Amy Eubanks, and I've been teaching for 25 years. Most of that time has been here at Murdock. You can learn about our kindergarten curriculum by viewing the ABCs of kindergarten. You can find this on the kindergarten blog on the Murdock webpage under Parent Resources.
Hi, I'm Melissa McKenzie. I've been teaching for 16 years, mostly in kindergarten, and I'm here to tell you today about homework in kindergarten. So homework in kindergarten consists of two main components. Reading your guided reading book at home every single night with your child, and also studying popcorn words. So guided reading book, popcorn words. Read every night, study popcorn words every night. Easy cheesy. We also will be sending home special art projects from time to time throughout the year, so you can look out for those. But the main thing we want you to know about homework in kindergarten is just to help your child every single night. Reading every night and studying popcorn words every night will help your child tremendously in the classroom.
Every morning we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. It's important that you bring a backpack that you can fit your Kinderkeeper, your lunchbox, and your jacket in. Make sure you're bringing a kid-friendly water bottle that doesn't leak. That also has your name on it. Make sure to wear tennis shoes every single day. It is important to wear tennis shoes because we go to PE and health so we can stay safe. And we go to the playground every day. to bring in a red and blue tin mat. Not these thick ones, there's no room for that. This is the kind of journal we use. It has space so we can write in and draw pictures.
Hi, I'm Sherry Green, and I teach kindergarten at Murdock. I've been teaching for over 14 years, many of which have been in kindergarten, and I love being there. I'm going to talk to you today about Leader in Me. Murdock is a Leader in Me school, which means that we practice the 7 habits. Our staff went through a training by Stephen Covey on the 7 habits of highly effective people, and we embrace the program. And we have taught that not only to the staff, but we teach it to the children. You will hear things about the 7 habits with your children. We've embedded it in the curriculum and in everything that we do here at school. The first habit is to be proactive. That means that you're in charge of yourself. The next habit is to put first things first. That is to teach children and to teach us how to prioritize and put the things that are important first. The next habit is begin with the end in mind. Have a plan, make a plan, and follow through. The next habit is to think win-win. Instead of going with just my way or just your way, you come up with an alternative that makes everyone happy. The next habit is seek first to understand and then be understood. And this habit helps to teach us as well as our students to look at someone's intentions and to try to understand them before we make a decision or before we make a judgment. The next habit is synergize. And when we synergize, we work together. And a big piece of that is to be able to collaborate and work with all different types of people in all different types of situations. And then the last habit, which is my favorite, is sharpen the saw. And that's taking care of your mind, your body, your spirit, and making sure that you take time for the things that are important for you and for your family.
Be proactive. I do things I need to do before my teacher tells me to. Begin with the end in mind. I have a plan and I set goals. First things first, I do my work before I play. Think win-win. I win, you win, we win. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen before you talk. Synergize means we work together. I sharpen the saw. I take care of my mind and my body.
Okay, a big part of Murdock's Leader in Me initiative is establishing mission statements. And we all have individual mission statements, but our school mission statement is to learn, serve, and lead. And look for those 3 words throughout the building this year.